You know, the sight of this man just disgusts me. I mean, with all the presidents that retire, this one, Barack Obama, refuses to retire. It wouldn't surprise me if he had a camper outside the White House just so he can continue to cross-play as president.
Coach Barry called a meeting, told the team he's not suiting up.
I think Michelle very much would prefer a quieter life for us.
Yes, Barack Obama is on the news with Michelle. A few days ago, we saw what happened at the White House. A lot of people melted down after this fighter actually said something about Michelle Obama. Now, looking at this, Obama says Michelle doesn't really want him to be out there. This is what a lot of people have been praying for a long time. It is very important we take an exclusive look into what is going on. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. And if possible, try to hit the video.
We've got a set of institutions that have fallen victim to the siren song of everything's about money and everything's about attention and everything's about fame and everything's about getting over. But meanwhile, there are just a lot of people out here who are just doing the right thing and raising their families and taking care of people.
You know who Barack booked to open his library? The boss, Springsteen, Christina Aguilera, U2, John Legend, Stevie Wonder. The man's hosting a Chicago Palooza for himself and his billion-dollar library. And you're lecturing us about seeking fame, fortune, and attention? What about the podcast, the books, Netflix, the 4 homes? This guy was just campaigning in New Jersey. Can't get enough of himself. He thinks the country needs him, but he really just needs to get out of his own house. Michelle's like, can we have hope and change without my husband?
Could that movement that you started then, could it happen now, Mrs. Obama, do you think?
It can always happen. People just have to be fed up enough. They have to want more.
Turns out some people are fed up and also very much under federal investigation. Knee pads says Trump's kneecapping his presidential run.
Yes, if you've been following this channel, you realize I've put out a lot of videos on these same situations where a lot of Black Americans are putting out videos calling Barack Obama to actually stop showing up. What he's saying here, like people want to see him, is actually contrary to what I see on social media. I believe you saw the video at the beginning where this guy said he should just, disappear like other presidents. You rarely see them. Only on special events that you see these people coming up. But Barack Obama has always been there. He goes out to campaign. He gives out political speech. A lot of things that he has been doing. And he offends a lot of people. This has actually now led to a situation where Michelle is calling the show like, you need to just stay behind. Now going into what we saw at the UFC, at the White House, a lot of people are reacting to what this guy said concerning Michelle Obama.
I could understand the women, the leftist women, not because they might not watch UFC. But just imagine being a man, right? Being a testosterone man on the left, and you have to act like you didn't like the UFC event. Just imagine that. Just imagine being a man that is real masculine, in touch with his masculinity, is okay with his masculinity, and he has to act like, because he's on the left, right? He can't be excited on X because he has all his liberal followers. He has all his liberal people on Facebook and Instagram. He can't say that he loves the event. So he has to get on there and sulk and act like it was such an embarrassment. Well, imagine that. You have to act like that when Biden literally had topless transgenders literally on the White House lawn and a gay pride festival on the White House lawn. That was disrespectful thing. He did it on Easter, right? And his son had coke in the White House. So can you imagine you as a man? I mean, it's just hard. I think it's hard to be a Democrat man at this point. Like, they have to literally defeminize it. They have to become feminine. That's why they're trying to pick candidates like Graham Plattner and trying to take Tallarico and have him eat barbecue, because they know that there's no place for men in the Democratic Party. It's run by women. It's run by feminists. The feminist movement runs the Democrats. And you're supposed to act like that the Gladiator event had at the White House to celebrate, as patriotic as it comes, red, white, blue everywhere, troops all over the place, troops going crazy for UFC. It's not the greatest thing we've ever seen.
I'll tell you, I didn't watch 1 second of that UFC fight, because to me that does not celebrate America's 250th anniversary. That does not signify America's best values.
Dark out, perfect. The weather was perfect, so that wasn't an issue at all. And it was just the magnitude of the event. I know people saw it on television and it looked insane, but the magnitude of the event being there live. So there's the event that's taking place on the lawn of the White House, and that has 4,000 plus people. It was amazing. One of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life.
That's cool.
Sunday night gave the president and his acolytes an opportunity to rebut the joyous communion of teamwork that embodied the New York Knickerbockers for a joyless Vegas-style trudge through the people's house, now transformed into a gold-plated pummeling center where the gladiator's god was praised for his forbearance. And, of course, you're at home watching this thinking to yourself, is this a parody? Are they filming Idiocracy?
Yes, if you look into this whole situation, you realize everyone has an opinion. People have different thoughts when it concerns what is happening here. And at the end of the day, a lot of people don't care what this Democrat had to put out on social media. There are some saying the event was great, it was like this. Oh, why would the White House allow this fighter to say some ridiculous things about Michelle Obama? You know, things like that. I understand. If you take a look at the kind of comment that these people have put out about the First Lady, Melania Trump, and she did not even respond to all those things. She ignored them. These people are pushing this Obama family to now sue this fighter because he said that. I've seen petitions. I've seen a lot of videos that are putting out about that. You know, though I don't really always like to say things like this, I see people on my comment sections every single day when I put out a video about Michelle Obama. They always say things like, oh, she's this, this. I don't know. I have no details. I have nothing, to actually even confirm what they say. Sometimes I will just skip and continue. This is a fighter. His war is to fight. They will always say ridiculous things sometimes. This stole the whole show. And till today, everybody is still talking about it. I don't want to emphasize on that much. I want to appreciate people supporting, sharing out the videos. God bless you abundantly. As of the short clips you see at the end, that is for white algorithm. I just wanted to show you what is going on.
I mean, having been here all weekend.
For the president's 80th birthday.
When you come for the rest.
6-1 underdog. How good does this feel? Never do this again.
Went under to jurors, but it was shown.
The other four went and they surrounded.
Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, no, I heard what happened. Listen, good news is I'm about to get this here Cybertruck with your GoFundMe money. Bad news is you're going to jail, but
you're on my page, so you automatically know.
Guilty. Stay your ass in jail, boy. Your family.
A long time. Sued Los Angeles.
Is that it's really important not to conflate.
So with all eyes on California, you can see exactly what's happening.
It was on here in the Golden State.
In 39 days, we will know the winner.
Sports me is a Democrat.
Encouraging her fans not to vote for Pratt. For a fan.
Seeing this city just fall apart.
Mayorship, insurance companies, they don't have to pay for people to rebuild their homes.
Aaron Bass.
I just wanted to
open up these cases with
can't keep streetlights
in California. Now you realize people everywhere in America make fun of people.
And so this is my life.
You're talking about qualification. In California, I have family in LA.
Chelsea Handler, she's not a fan, said me.